Wake up. Yes, you. Wake up from the trance of fear, because this is how to heal fearful avoidant triggers fast and improve relationships. Not tomorrow, not after another heartbreak. Now, let's talk plainly, shall we? You see, the closer we dare to get in love, the louder the ghosts become. One moment you're floating in bliss, composing poetry in your head about someone's eyelashes, and the next, you're pacing the room at midnight convinced they're plotting your emotional ruin over a missed text. Sound familiar? That, my dear friend, is not madness. It's a fearful avoidant attachment trigger. And I should know. I've played every kind of madman on screen. But this is the quiet kind. The kind that robs you of joy under the guise of survival. The bear in the woods and the mind that betrays. Picture this. You're strolling through the woods. Peaceful, lovely, and bam, a bear. You flee, heart thumping, limbs aflame with adrenaline. You survive. But here's the twist. The next time you walk into the woods, there is no bear, and yet your mind rings the alarm. What if it's behind that tree? What if it's waiting? So you panic. You prepare. You mistrust. That's precisely what happens in relationships for those with fearful avoidant attachment. Except the bear isn't claws and fur. It's betrayal. It's rejection. It's abandonment. And though the present may offer no real threat, the mind, your brilliant, misguided sentinel, remembers the pain and projects it everywhere. The trouble is, you're not in the forest anymore, but you never left in your mind. The filing cabinet of emotional doom. Ah, the subconscious. That crusty old filing cabinet buried in the archives of your mind. You have a new experience. Say, a partner cancels dinner. Small potatoes, right? Not to your subconscious. It dusts off the file labeled abandonment grade of pain and flings open the drawers. Every unresolved wound, every unhealed heartbreak, every silent dinner as a child. It all surges forward like a rogue wave. Suddenly, that one cancelled dinner becomes a Greek tragedy. And you, my friend, become the unreliable narrator of your own life. But hear this. It's not your partner triggering you. They're just the match. The gasoline was already there. Why the roller coaster hurts, and why it doesn't have to. Being fearful avoidant is like living in a haunted house of your own making. Love someone. Too much. Get hurt? Every time. Want closeness? Yes, but not too close. You oscillate between clinging and fleeing like a pendulum possessed. And here lies the tragedy. Many mistake the roller coaster for passion. But volatility isn't romance. It's exhaustion with a mask. We don't get to a secure relationship by waiting for someone to not trigger us. We get there by learning to disarm the landmines in our own psyche. Wounds, not flaws, the 6 triggers. Now let me name the beasts, so we may tame them. I will be betrayed, so you're always suspicious, looking for lies in smiles. I will be abandoned, so you people please or push away to avoid the pain of being left. I am unworthy, and thus overgive, burning your soul at both ends to earn love. I am unsafe, so the slightest tension becomes DEFCON 1. I am helpless, so you avoid dependency, lest someone drop you mid-air. I will be rejected, so you hide your truth, fearing it will cost you connection. Sound dramatic? Oh, it is. But drama doesn't make it untrue, the 3-step liberation ritual. Let's stop dancing with pain in the name of love, shall we? Here's how we rewire the subconscious. Fast, effectively, and with the discipline of an artist sculpting their finest work. Step 1. Name the wound. Find its opposite. If your mind says, I will be abandoned, then speak this. I am connected. I am safe. I am cherished. Step 2. Prove it. With memories. Not big things. No fireworks required. 10 memories. Tiny but true. The time your friend called to check in. The day your colleague thanked you sincerely. The morning your dog wouldn't stop wagging its tail when you walked in. Your mind needs evidence, not optimism. Step 3. Record it. Listen daily. Speak your truths into your phone. Listen back while brushing your teeth. Hear your own voice become the salve for old wounds. Do it for 21 days. Every day. That's it. 3 steps. Neuroscience approved. Soul reclaiming. Wit, wisdom, and why you can absolutely heal. Now, allow me a moment of cheeky wit, if I may. Healing your attachment style is a bit like assembling IKEA furniture. Confusing at first, a few missing screws perhaps, but highly satisfying once the pieces click into place. Except here, you are the masterpiece, and no Allen key required. You see, you weren't born broken. These wounds were learned, and anything learned can be unlearned. It's not about becoming a robot with zero emotions. Far from it. It's about feeling your feelings without being ruled by them. About loving someone without needing to bolt out the back door at the first sign of discomfort. About knowing, deep in your bones, that a cancelled dinner is not the apocalypse, a final story for the wounded yet willing. I once met a woman, bright eyes, fast wit, quick to retreat. Every relationship ended at the first hint of vulnerability. She told me, "Sir, I'm too much for anyone. Always have been." I looked at her and replied, "No, my dear. You've simply been trying to make a home out of fear." 2 years later, she's married, not because someone saved her, but because she stopped running. She stopped feeding the bear in the woods. She replaced her subconscious jungle with a garden. One memory, one truth, one new neural pathway at a time. Closing words. So I leave you with this. Your past may echo, but it does not define. Your triggers may scream, but they do not dictate. You are not a house built of wounds. You are a cathedral in restoration. And this practice, this method, this simple 3-step discipline is how to heal fearful avoidant triggers fast and improve relationships. Thank you for listening, and please, don't forget to smile at the pink elephant. It's only trying to remind you how powerful your mind truly is.
If you believe this video might help someone dear to you, share it with them. A small gesture on your part could mean the world to a friend in need.